Hey guys, Chris Cooper here, and welcome back. Once again, I am founder of Execute Your Passion, author of Achieve Your Dreams, and Get Shit Done. And as a lifestyle and procrastination expert, I help folks just like you, entrepreneurs and professionals, stop quitting, stop procrastinating, and learn how to start succeeding and enjoying their business and their lives. So here we are, back to part 2 of our 3-part video series on the Experts Industry Revealed. Once again, it's the Expert Industry Revealed, and I'm so excited to be with you for this second installment. So first of all, I hope that you guys really enjoyed the first piece, or the first installment of this video series. I've gotten some awesome responses via email, etc. So I'm really excited that you've, taken this information that is making sense to you and that is hopefully will help you. Once again, I've invested well over 6 figures in this information, and I'm excited to be able to provide it to you as we move forward. So let's talk about this. In the first video, I know we dived into learning the 3 secrets to the most successful experts on the planet. And what I've learned is that, once again, that success leaves clues. So I wanted to give you the information from the individuals that I've learned from, the individuals that have literally made millions upon millions of dollars in this particular industry. And if you follow those 3 things and just really hold true to that, you can do some awesome and incredible things. But what I wanted to do is share with you today is, sometimes people are always so busy about telling you what to do. But sometimes learning what not to do is just as important. So I want to share with you today 3 reasons, or 3, warning signs to think about that will stop you from learning how to monetize your message. And I think this is so critically important. I'll take you back to when I was in college and I was interning. My first internship opportunity, I went to Louisiana and I was studying chemical engineering. And I thought that's exactly what I wanted to do. And they gave me a title of onshore field engineer. Onshore field engineer. And I was so excited until I got there the first day and they told me to meet them at the dock. And I thought about it and I said, wait a minute, onshore field engineering, onshore, did I say that right? Onshore, but you want me to meet you at the dock. And then apparently, according to Louisiana state law, as long as you're not a certain amount of mileage out, it's considered onshore. So I got on the boat and I had on my flame deterrent suit and my steel-toed boots and my life jacket, and I saw them literally lay pipe all day long for my first day. And I realized quickly, you know what? I know this is not all that chemical engineering involves, but this is probably not for me. And then that was solidified my final week there when they put me on a helicopter. And the helicopter took me to the Gulf of Mexico. And I looked around and I said, oh my gosh, on an oil rig. And I said, water, water everywhere and not a drop to drink. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm making a joke about it, but I had an amazing time and I learned so much. But I also realized that that field for me was not exactly what I wanted to do. And I made it a major decision at that time. One of my amazing mentors, Tony Robbins, always talks about that, our destiny is basically attached to the decisions that we ultimately make. Of course, I'm paraphrasing him. So I changed my destiny by making a decision. And that decision was that I didn't want to do that, but I wanted to do something that was more along the lines of business and science and technology and engineering. And that literally is what drove me to industrial engineering. And that literally is what drove me to, moving from being more of a technology type person to now becoming more of a practical psychologist, where I can help individuals just like you learn how to achieve your dreams. And of course, as I always say, get shit done. So, having said that, let me share with you the 3 reasons that will stop you from monetizing your message. And these are very basic things, but I also studied a lot of individuals and read a lot and just, interacted with my clients and other individuals that I knew. And I just wanted to find out exactly, what are some of the things that really stop individuals from getting what they really want. So when I realized that most people want to monetize their message, most people want to turn their passion into profit, but they're doing a couple things that are stopping them from doing it. So the first thing is that there's a lack of clarity and a compelling reason why. See, as I talked about in the 3 insider secrets to the world's most successful experts, the first one was what? They have ultimate clarity. They know what they want. So I'm going to tell you, the number 1 reason that you won't be able to monetize your message is that you're not clear. You don't know what you want to talk about. You don't know what your message is. You don't know why you feel like this message was put in you. You don't know why you want to ultimately get it out to other individuals. So I'm going to assure you that that number 1 reason of having a lack of clarity and a compelling reason why will stop you in your tracks every single day. So on the flip side, of course, a better way to look at that is that if you don't want a lack of clarity, is that you ultimately get clear. And I have tons of exercises that I take my clients and individuals and people that come to my events and all that kind of stuff through that allows them to get that crystal clear clarity so that way they can understand and begin to execute without delay. Now, number two is simply this. You don't have the proven strategies or tools to get you to where you ultimately want to be. That will stop you from monetizing your message every single day of the week, not having access to the resources. See, what I realize is this, is that success is 80% psychology, but 20% mechanics. But guess what? That 20% mechanics is critically important because if you don't have the right tools and strategies and techniques, how in the world are you going to be able to get your message out there? And more importantly, how are you going to do what I want you to be able to do, which is to be compensated and compensated well for your time, for your talents, and ultimately for your abilities. And the third reason is simply this. There is an internal conflict between your emotions, between your desires, and between your beliefs. I'm going to say it again. There's an internal conflict going on between your emotions, between your desires, between your beliefs. I'll even say this, even between your values. And see, what happens is individuals that really want to learn how to monetize their message, they feel like they want to really speak to women about empowering them and giving them self-worth. But they feel like that, someone told them one day that, oh, well, if I go do information or I do speeches about, stopping smoking on college campuses and I can also make some money. See, that's not what it's about. Yes, you could go make money speaking about not smoking on college campuses, but if you were given the gift and the ability and the love and the compassion and the empathy for women that are abused or women that have dealt with, limiting behaviors and beliefs or women that are looking to be more self-empowered, then how dare you not share that gift with the world because you're trying to make a dollar? So I think it's critically important that you understand that many of us have these internal conflicts between emotions, our beliefs, our desires, what we ultimately want to do, and what we're ultimately called to do or given the messengers. See, I'm talking to you today because I know you're creative. We're all kind of creative individuals, but specifically individuals that are attracted to this type of work. And because we're creatives, that means that we want to bring forth and birth some things for the world. And I don't want us to get so, hell-bent on the status quo and doing things as life has always taught you to do them. When you really need to kind of detangle or untangle, those emotional barriers, those, the desires that you really want, and those belief or limiting beliefs that are holding you back from doing what you really want to do. So guys, there you have it. Those are the 3 reasons that will stop you from monetizing your message. Once again, the first one is a lack of clarity and a compelling reason why you want what you want or the message that you want to share. Number 2 is that you don't have the proven tools and strategies and techniques to get you there. And number 3, there's a conflict between your emotions, between your desires, and between your beliefs. Guys, I hope this second installment was indeed helpful. I can't wait to hear your feedback because I know many of us, I've dealt with every single one of those types of things. Being, as I said, goal schizophrenic sometimes, being all over the place, not having really clarity about what my message was. And then I found my niche, and my niche was in procrastination. And my niche, ultimately for me, was helping people get shit done. And that's exactly why I put this free video series together, and that's exactly why I want to assist you as we move forward in the next cases. The second thing, I didn't have the tools and strategies, so guess what? I invested in them. I found the best coaches, trainers, speakers, you name it, out there. I went to seminars. I went into online programs. I went into mastermind programs. I got the information. I invested to get the tools and strategies, guys, because success does not happen by chance. Success is intentional. And in order to get those results, you have to be intentional about it. And the third thing, like I said, I had a conflict about my emotions, my desires, my beliefs, what I really wanted to do, because I was told the exact same thing. Well, Chris, if you speak on sexual harassment on campuses, they have money for that each year. So you can definitely be able to take advantage of that. But that's not what I'm passionate about. That's not my gift, I feel like, to the world. Could I do it? Absolutely. But just because you can do something doesn't mean that you have to do it. So I hope that these 3 reasons that will stop you from monetizing your message are really hitting a nerve and really, just driving something inside of you so that way we can continue. But don't worry, because in part number 3, I'm going to tie this up with a button. I'm going to put the icing on the cake and the cherry on top, and I'm going to give you an exciting opportunity to join me as well as some other experts so we can take this information to the next level. Guys, thank you once again for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you once again on installment 3 of the Expert Industry Secrets Revealed free webinar series. Free video series, and I look forward to talking to you. I look forward to making some awesome things happen. Remember that breakthroughs look sexy, so ignite the fire inside. God bless and take care.